Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel once again. Keith here from Commander Hoops. This is your first time coming across the channel. I would kindly ask if you can like, subscribe, comment below what players you'd like to be brought into the club in this window. We're day 18 in, and there's been no signing so far from Celtic. Surprise, surprise. Will this be a last day job? Transfer deadline day, it looks like, or will be a case we'll get one or two in the next couple of days. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Raul Moro, Mohamed Boyo, Louie Barry, Kieran Tierney, because everyone wants to know what's going on with Kieran Tierney. And we're also going to talk about Alexandro Bay and Alex Valle as well. So Raul Moro, 22-year-old Spanish midfielder. He's played 20 times this season for Real Valladolid. They were playing last night against Espanyol in Catalonia. And unfortunately, it looks like Celtic will more likely withdraw their interest because he suffered a bad injury last night, and it looks like he's going to have to undergo surgery on his collarbone. It's a shame because Ajax are interested as well. 8.5 million reportedly on the Spanish winger's head. And I looked at a couple of videos of him, looked at his stats. He's had experience with Lazio playing Europa League, in Serie A as well in the past. And he's obviously helped Real Valladolid to get promoted from the Segunda League the previous season. And it's a shame because we do need a winger. But we have been looking at on the left side a guy called Louie Barry. Now, Louie Barry is 21 years of age. He played for Stockport County halfway through this season. And I looked at his goals. And I have to say, some of the goals were absolute crackers. Absolute crackers. And he's a decent penalty taker as well. Very skillful. He had a stint at Barcelona's youth academy. He had stints at West Brom. He's a Villa fan. Villa signed him a couple of years ago, and he sent him on loan to Stockport and recalled him. Reportedly, Celtic had placed a 5 million bid yesterday for him, and it was rejected. I think it's going to have to be around 7 million to get this guy in. He's 21 years of age. He can play for England or he can play for Ireland. He's represented Ireland at under 17 level as well. So let's see what happens. There's talks that he may go back on loan into a championship outfit, move up from League One to the likes of Middlesbrough or Sunderland as well. So Celtic need to get the finger out, get this guy in the door. 21 years of age, sharp, skillful, good agility, good balance, cracking shot stopper, not shot stopper, shot taker. So yeah, we do need another shot stopper. Let's be honest, another keeper in the door as well. But we'll talk about that in the summer. It depends on Kasper Schmeichel's situation. To be honest with you, regards to Alex Valle, he's been linked with a move away from Celtic to go on loan for the rest of the season to Serie A outfit Como, Cesc Fabregas team. Now, Brendan Rodgers was asked yesterday in the press conference, if you haven't seen it, he's pretty much said that Alex Valle is a Celtic player just now, and he's in no rush to leave. He's become a Champions League player. But the situation might change in the next couple of days as we have a crucial game against Young Boys at Celtic Park. We all want to know what Kieran Tierney has happened with him. The latest was regards to him was Celtic and Arsenal in talks. Celtic were pursued taking him on loan if they qualify for the latter stages of the Champions League. So what my prediction is, this is my bold prediction on the whole Valle and Tierney situation. If we qualify for the Champions League, we keep Valle until Thursday. Barcelona will give the green light as reported. He'll leave Celtic, go to Serie A, will bring Tierney in, and Bay will be confirmed sold to International. There's been no confirmation of Bay, around 5 million. That's my prediction. I think as well what will happen towards the end of this window, I think Celtic will and Greg Taylor will have one more attempt at regards to contract. If that doesn't happen, he will eventually sign a pre-contract in a matter of time with a new club. And it could be a championship club in England, could be Espanyol and La Liga, it could be a different outfit. But that's my prediction regards to the left back situation. We are looking at a striker as well, not this guy Kvistgaard. I know he's came out and said that he wants to move away from Bromby this summer. And look at he can ask all he wants, but they want 8 million from him. Not a chance. We're not paying 8 million for this guy. Yes, he's done well in the Danish league and he has a bit of European experience. But we're looking at a guy in the French league called Mohamed Boyo. Now, we've previously had a guy called Boyo at our club. And he plays in the championship now in England with Rockavate. Mr. Boyo himself back in 2019. But Mohamed Boyo is different. He's 26 years of age. He's 6'2", plays for Lille. He's played so far this season, this amount of games, 16 games with 2 goals and 3 assists. Now people are raising their eyebrows and saying, why are we linked with a striker that only has 2 goals? Well, one of our strikers at the moment hasn't scored since the end of November. That's concerning. That's pretty concerning. And he's 9 million on his head. This guy, 14 million. He was bought from Clermont to Lille 3 years ago. 2 years left on his contract. He's been capped for his country as well 28 times, 7 goals for Guinea as well. And reports in France that Celtic are eyeing up a move from. Is it going to be 4 million or 5 million for this guy? He's struggling with goals. He's not playing much frequent football. Kind of reminds me of Big Musa. That physicality, tall, holds up the ball, decent in the air. So we'll keep an eye on this over the next couple of days, see how this unfolds. But that's really it for me today. There's no point in me waffling on and throwing every name under the sun at you, because actions speak louder than words. You want players in, it has to happen. And it could be a prediction where it might be last minute jobs, typical Celtic business, getting people in the last minute. Why can they not push and get 1 or 2 players in now? As I said, it might be down to the Champions League. They may be holding off because if they know they're going to get into the Champions League playoff, after beating young boys, they can say, well, we'll have more cash coming in. We can get Tierney on loan. We can put on another striker. And plus, we need to clear up the wage bill as well on top of that. So that's really it from me today. Please do subscribe to the channel. I shall speak to you all later on. Have a good Saturday, and I'm on the Celts. Hell.